Hello, Aries. This reading is going to be for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Whoa! Look at all the glittery, pretty stuff. Be careful. All that glitters is not always gold, Aries. That is such a true statement. Round and round. Well, something, oh boy. You got somebody coming back from your past, Aries. This is something that happens over and over. Something that is somebody wants to apologize. Somebody wants to fix something, but I don't know what this all that glitters is. That's very interesting. Does this have something to do with money? They are I feel like somebody's being fake or offering you something fake or not going to follow through on what they say. Let's see what we get from the tarot. Angels, divine spirits and guides, I invite you now to come in and help me deliver messages to my Aries friends. What does Aries need to know? Show them the message they need to see. All right. I was kind of getting that one. We are going to stick with the horseshoe spread. I need more practice, and I kind of like it. I mean, let me know if you don't like it. I'll stop doing it, but it works for me. This is your past. This is your present. This is your future. This is your advice. This is the role or attitude of others. This is your block or your obstacle. And this is your final outcome should you remain on this path. Bottom of the deck. Uh-oh. There you are in reverse. King of Wands could also be your energy with the Hierophant and the Fool card. So this could involve a marriage. The Fool in reverse means a couple things. I'm not starting over with you. I don't want a fresh start. Something is too risky. Something needs more planning. You're being cautious, possibly even afraid. You know, letting fear get in the way of something. Let me just look and see what we got going on over here. Your past, we have the Seven of Cups, which is the sign of Scorpio. Oh, I see that there's a glare, guys. Sorry. All right, that's better. Let's move that one over just a little bit. Good. So that makes me feel like somebody made a foolish decision here. When the Seven of Cups is in the upright position, you know, you have a lot of options. You're looking, you're saying, which one should I pick? You're confused. But when it's reversed, you picked a cup. You said, you know what? I'm going to go after that one because it's sparkly. But I don't know, Aries, if this was a good decision. Now, this could be you or it could be the other person because somebody wants to apologize here because they made a mistake. In your present, we have the Page of Swords, and there is the truthful communication. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Facing the truth. So with that, my guess is if you haven't heard from this person, you're going to hear from them very soon. The Page of Swords is also known as the They Are Watching You card. Watching your social media, driving by your house, seeing what you're up to. In your future, we have the Magician. Wow. Virgo, Gemini, Mercurial energy. It is a 1. It is a new beginning. Someone wants to manifest with you, Aries. I'm kind of getting a story here that you may have been in a relationship with someone. Maybe it wasn't so serious. Maybe it was serious. Who knows? But this person was dating other people. And they picked a cup, and it wasn't you. They made a bad decision. Reality has now kicked in. They went after something shiny. You know, like, let's just say that you are just a regular person. You have a regular job, and you drive a car that's, 10 years old, whatever. But somebody flashy came along that lived in a, this fancy townhouse down in the city, drives a brand new 2020 fancy sports car. And they were like, ooh, look, I'm going to go with that person. But they left something that had a lot of potential, and the potential was you. This Hierophant that's over here really, the Hierophant represents society. It represents a lot of things, but I'm feeling society here. Traditional values, like my father always said that, money was important and eating in fancy restaurants was important. So that's like what's deep down inside of you. I almost get the feeling like this person didn't do what they wanted. They did what other people wanted them to do. And now they want to talk to you about it. Your advice or your best course of action is healing. The Temperance card, sign of Sagittarius. Mending, healing. There's a relationship here that is going to be healed. Somebody's got some things that they need to admit, the truth. That's an angel crowning your reading, Aries. Beautiful. Now, you could be dealing with another fire sign here, but the King of Wands is someone who needs to take the lead, take charge, step up to the plate, take action, go after what he's passionate about, and not what society wants him to do. The Temperance card is about compromise. It's about working together. It comes after the Death card. So there was an ending here. The role or attitude of others, we have the Ten of Swords, sign of Gemini. Wow. This person is having a really difficult time with this ending. They felt betrayed. They felt stabbed in the back, possibly by you. That's a painful ending right there. There could have been some harsh communication here. I don't think this person can get over this relationship. I don't think they can stop thinking about it. I feel like they don't know what to do. I feel like they want to reach out to you. They want to say that they're sorry, and they want to repair this relationship. Wow. This person is hurting. The challenge or the obstacle we need to get over here is the Seven of Wands, sign of Leo. Let's pull the final two. The Ace of Wands reversed. So somebody is blocking somebody here. There's no communication at this moment. But the Seven of Wands is also about standing up for yourself and fighting for what you want. I'm getting like that, that same message that I got earlier. I don't know if you're listening to other people, you're asking for advice from other people. I feel like you're just not listening to your inner voice. There's something that you want to do. There's someone you want to be with. There's someone that you want to talk to, or vice versa. This is your obstacle. This is what you're not doing. Your final outcome is an interesting one. We're going to pull a couple of romance angels because, so the Ace of Wands reversed is the passion has been lost. Aces are also something that is coming, but it's delayed. It could be delayed because of everything that's going on in the world. But I'm getting also, once again, no new beginning here. The answer is no. So you hurt someone and this person can't get over it. Looks like they would accept your apology. If this is work, government organization, big corporation here, I just realized that. Also with the page and that usually represents school for me, the Page of Swords with the Hierophant. Anyway, this could be something to do with school or education. So I feel like, I don't even know what I was saying. Like, I feel like you have all the tools that you need to manifest this relationship, but I feel like you're not fighting for it. It could be out of fear that whatever you did to this person, they won't accept your apology. Or is it too late? It's never too late to apologize, but maybe they're with someone else now. Interesting. The Ace of Wands can also represent, like when it's in reverse, it can represent frustration. It can represent distraction. It can be delays. But any ace in reverse to me is something that doesn't have potential. So let's see what we got here. Angels, divine. This could be the relationship, the cup that was picked over here. Maybe that's what this person needs to tell you, that this person didn't have any potential and that they're sorry that they picked something glittery and shiny and now they want to manifest with you. Oh my goodness. I'm not happy with your outcome, Aries. Let's see what we got for Aries. Angels, please show me what Aries needs to see. Way too many cards, guys. Can we have one card for my Aries friends? Thank you. I'll definitely take that one. Honeymoon, that's starting over. Something at the very beginning stages. You know, two people get married and they go on a honeymoon. Worth waiting for. And last but not least, reconciliation. Okay, so there it is. It looks like this is happening. You are starting over with someone after an apology. With this worth waiting for, I kind of feel like the relationship is going to be a much stronger commitment. I also feel like this person now realizes your value. In other words, they might be saying to themselves, like, I'm never going to let that happen again. When you go through a breakup or a painful experience, and then you have some time to sit and think about it a little bit, and you realize you made a mistake, and you go back to a relationship to try to rekindle it, you go back with a lot more knowledge, like your soul has grown. Sometimes that's why everything happens for a reason. Like sometimes these things need to happen. I feel that there is potential for marriage with this relationship, a very strong commitment. Could have something to do with the holiday. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. I know here in the United States we have Easter coming up this weekend, so maybe this weekend could be significant for you. Worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. Look at that. You got another angel here. See, it wasn't the right time over here. That's why this happened. Now it is the right time to reconcile. Someone from the past is returning to your life. So as always, it's a free will choice. This person's going to come back. They're going to apologize. I feel like the relationship does have potential, but I don't know if you're feeling it here, Aries. So, don't be foolish. Don't be impulsive. Think about what you want to do and then make your free will decision to do it. I am going to pull you a fairy card before we exit. I just love these cards. They're so pretty. Angels, do you have a final message for my Aries friends before we go? What do they need to know about this reading on the table? I'm only doing this because the Ace of Wands in reverse, I feel like it's just delayed. See, divine timing. Like they might have been saying to you that it wasn't the right time here. It's delayed, but now it is the right time. And you can, that's what I'm getting. So, I don't know. Fairy spotting. It's time to go fairy spotting. It's said that seeing is believing, but in fact, the opposite is true. Believing is seeing. So is somebody saying that right now? I'll believe it when I see it. Someone needs to believe that something will happen and you will manifest it into reality. I am going to leave that there, Aries. Thank you so much for watching. Good luck with your situation, and I will see you soon.